Dana Osgood joins us with the full forecast. Keith is off, and it's not usual to say this during the summer months, but I was so thankful when I looked out the window today and saw the rain falling.
Yes, it has been a very dry summer. It almost felt like bookends in a way. We had a very wet end of spring, start of summer, a very dry middle of the summer, and now as summer is slowly coming to a close, hopefully we can build some of that rain back in because we do need to put a stop to those drought conditions, which have only gotten worse over the past couple of weeks.
Right.
But yeah, it is a little bit cooler, a little bit crisp. So pumpkin is back at both Dunkin' and Starbucks, and the weather said, okay, I see you, because our low temperatures this morning, so these were our temperatures right before the sun rose, and they were about 10 degrees below average for this time of year. We actually got into the upper 30s in areas of northern New Hampshire, a low of 43 in Freiburg this morning, a low of 44 in Calais. Our normal low temperature is 58. And if you were closer to the coast, you did bounce back a little bit today. High temperatures got to just below average for this time of year, got into the low to mid 70s. But if you're in areas of northern Maine or the mountains, temperatures in the low to mid 60s, a high of 63 today in Rangeley, a high of 65 in Greenville. So we have been watching the rain start to come in. It's been pretty isolated to areas of southern and western Maine, as well as southern New Hampshire and Massachusetts. A couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms in there. We did have a report of hail near Sebago Lake at about 2 p.m. We started to see some of the shower activity begin to wind down in far southwestern Maine, but we're starting to see a little bit pick up in areas of the mid-coast, and that trend will continue to go eastward over the next few hours. You can see that here in the hour by hour. By about 8 to 9 p.m., areas of western Maine and New Hampshire starting to see some clearing. And then we have some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms lingering in the eastern, about third of the state there. And then we have a very brief reprieve from the rain as we get into the day tomorrow. We'll have some more westerly flow. During the day, a decent amount of sunshine, but in the late afternoon, we do start to see an increase in some of those high clouds. And then we have a front approaching. It does take a little while to get here. You'll be able to see it up in areas of Canada, but it takes until Friday morning to finally start to bring us some precipitation. We'll start out the day on Friday, dry for most of us with the exception of New Hampshire, but a lot of clouds around, therefore overnight low temperatures won't be quite as cold. And then as we go throughout the day, we'll see that front move from west to east across the state, scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's not going to be raining the whole day, and it's not going to be raining everywhere, but hopefully we can get a decent amount of rain, especially in some of those thunderstorms as this moves through. I would say mostly cloudy during the day. You might see a few peaks of sunshine, but I think this model is a little overzealous with that there. Still hanging around throughout the afternoon, and then this upper level low is going to stick around just north of us during the weekend. So areas of the coast likely will be dry throughout much of the weekend, but areas of far northern Maine might see a little extra shower activity, more so on Saturday in comparison to Sunday. A couple of scattered showers possible up in areas of the county. And then for Labor Day on Monday, an area of high pressure moves in and sunshine returns to the forecast. In terms of just how much rainfall we get, looking at about a quarter of an inch to almost an inch in some spots. We'll keep an eye on just how much, but hopefully it helps the drought conditions a bit. Marine forecast sees 2 to 3 feet. Ocean temperature is 63. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So mostly sunny during the day tomorrow. It'll be a dry day. Some of those high clouds work in the afternoon though. And then we start out dry Friday morning, but then we'll start to see those scattered showers and thunderstorms move in during the afternoon. And some of those showers will linger mostly during the day Saturday and up far northern areas on Sunday as well. Temperatures as a whole, though, below average for this time of year. Dew points will also be quite crisp. So Brian and Amanda, if you would like to get some pumpkin, the 7-day forecast agrees with you, but I'm just happy to see some rain.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't need an excuse.
Yeah, that's right. 'Tis the season. No
Tis the
excuses needed
season.
for that. All right, Dana, thanks so much.